guys. They go crazy for Kellogg's Rice Krispie Treat cereal. Can't stop eating it, huh?
Yeah? You taste it and I want more.
You're on.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, we got them.
Tastes like Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treats bars in a crispy cereal that's part of this complete breakfast.
He wants it,
Yeah.
don't you? My hand. Sure. It's out of control.
You're losing it.
I can't stop it. You lose.
Huh. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
One taste is never enough.
It wasn't me. It was my hand.
Talk shit. Talk shit. Talk shit simply for the fact my slang tight. Look. King equips and it came equipped with a sling that's sick. I made a mission to get these fakers to play defenses and maintain a distance. I'm the machine you'll never rage against. Same percentage, a leap of faith into a razor's edge. You all made the same and it's a shame you never made a difference. Just a display of lame gimmicks from a bunch of basic bitches. I'm the main event and came to get it. I got the cane that can play the chicken. You can tell by the taste of his finger licking. Fucking now and later. Got more flavor than hot potatoes dropped in a shepherd's pie with alligator. That was for my Florida folks. I set the bar that broke it worse than the nose of a bloke who takes me for some kind of joke. My sixth sense is humor. The new humor's not illegal, it's just convoluted. I guess it's open to interpretation like Citizen Kane in the Constitution. Me and flawed movements are non-congruent. Believe me not, I got time to prove it. Bitch, stop the music. And I'm just kidding, man. The looks in y'all's faces, all masked like Alzheimer's patients. Good God the gracious. You must be crazy trying to defy my greatness. But even if you paid me homage, I decline to pay. It's high lies, the umbrella, no conjugation. Bars remain a constant, on or off the stage. And honestly, a lot of y'all should have stayed in college. Instead, you made the mistake of showing your face around me. After the shows, you shorties think about me. Before you say something slick, you better think about it. Fuck up. Hear that bullshit? Yeah. Fucking mouth running. Come on now. Alright. Yo, desperate times call for measurements eyeball. Generous portions for proponents that are deemed important. Thank you. Shit's gon' pop or someone's getting popped. Failure is an option, a daring out. Your whole event with Black Swan like Aronofsky. I said it before, you high as fuck. You must be crazy trying to wrestle. Leave you crying for your mothers, you best to wisen up. And I'm hosting clinics daily. I'm catching bodies, now they floating like a shot of J-Mo with a dose of Bailey's. Got 'em bitter past the pay shows. I ain't taking shit from cats who couldn't save face at a masquerade show. And that's to say so say some. Suckers getting sprayed when I say I spit when I talk. I mean it both ways, motherfucker. Yeah, mean it both ways. Should've broke the fuck out the second that I broke stage. Till old age. Strong day. High A Lie.
Breaking news, everything is bad. It's just as terrible as you imagined, and probably worse. With more, we go to Tom Lee Cruz. Tom Lee.
We're all in danger, Dan Lee.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
It was good knowing you, Tom Lee.
I can't say the
The
same.
results of thorough preparation. Calculated moves thought through with minimal room for speculation. Well acquainted with overthinking, I'm often anxious. Fighting against the flow makes it worse, so I embrace it. Knowing not to make it complicated is like having pocket aces. And proper placement of your time will leave you devastated. Contemplating ways to take a permanent vacation. Haven't booked a trip yet, but I browse the brochure on occasion. Blackout dates when I'm drinking the elixir of the ancients. Awaken from my state to a wasteland, so you can bet your wages I'm thinking up an escape plan. Chipping away at the walls I started from scratch. Can't catch me, only way I'm going back's in the casket. Survival tactics, catching rainwater to ration. Living off the land, telling time by shadows the sun's
Terry,
casting.
we're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded. They will be missed. Let's check in with Olivia Lee Rodrigo. Olivia Lee, where are you?
That's none of your business. You hear that? Cut the music. Do you hear that?
What do you hear?
That's the sound of us slowly dying. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's louder in my left ear.
Olivia Lee Rodrigo reporting
I
from
actually
where
have
I
some more
am.
questions for you. Okay, we're gonna go to Kevin Lee Costner, who has more with politics.
No, I don't.
Dead or alive. Two things that all of us are bound to be. In due time. Most of us will do both of them silently. Only babies cry. And only adults are allowed to speak. I lost myself. And now I find myself looking around for me. Out of reach describes the kind of peace that I'd have hoped to find inside a bottle, but I won't. So now I keep an open mind. It's not so much I can't, but more that I refuse the growth the elders spoke of so highly. The delivery just never sold me. Unless spoken boldly, a story's just a story. I love yous lose their meaning, and I hate yous are rather boring. I mean, look at us, doing the same old song, different allegory. Bitch about the oligarchy. It's kinda foolish, but it's the words that we choose that underscore improvements. Soon as I reach my target audience, I can pivot for inclusion. This body's not a temple or a prison. It's a mask to hide the fact we walk a path of illusions. I see you.
Let's send it over to our senior correspondent, Nick Lee Minaj.
Look at this chart. Let's bring it up.
What am I looking at?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
That looks bad.
Yeah, it's probably bad.
Let's go to our eye in the sky, Timothy Chalamet. Timothy.
Man, I am so high up right now.
You are in a helicopter.
I didn't know that when I got in. I thought it was a weird car.
What do you see up there?
Everything, it's too much. We were never supposed to see this. I need to go back down.
You stay right there. We're gonna go to commercial. Go ahead, Bob.
Guy saves up all his money so he can go to the Super Bowl. He's sitting in the last row, the last seat. It cost him $1,500, and he's thrilled to be there. He looks down on a 45-yard line in the first row. There's an empty seat. He's going, wow, that's got to be a $15,000 seat. I know they're going to grab me, but I got to try and sneak down and see if I can sit there. He's going all the way down. He's looking, waiting for someone to grab him. Nothing happens. He sits in the seat, looks at the guy next to him and says, this must be a $15,000. No, this is a $20,000 seat. Wow, I can't believe it was empty and no one grabbed me. He said, well, that's my wife's seat. He said, well, how come she's not here? He said, well, she died. He said, oh, I'm so sorry. Why didn't you invite one of your friends? I can't, they're at the funeral.
Yeah. At this pace, winter writtens, there'll be summer jams. Then and now's a running man, I can't stomach planning. You in my line of sight, eyeliners we roll out. 5x5 and highlight them live from the furnace. Among the palms, beyond the pine riders, jakes and sidewinders, fakes and sideliners. We big shots, you only snakes and sparklers. You ain't on point, you barely graze the target. Yo, reptiles, only projectile vomit. I stayed the course, it didn't bother much with cursive. Always had my mama read my birthday cards to me in person. Hard of hearing, not at learning, I've been hard at work ever since before the phonics defined my moniker. I was out for good times like Brother Safdie in search of a plot that I can serve. Now I'm boxed between the firmament and this silly little rock that I perturbed. A product of the ratio I spiraled in, decidedly the strongest fiber of the monument. A modern man's a moderate. Ironic cause it's hard to claim that moderation made its way as much as common sense. A rare breed, I won't be satisfied with bare needs. Yo, why we use words like fair to describe our share of grievances. There's a war going on out there that's meaningless. A sly fox is in his hole using time as ingredients. A weak chef blames his blade for the dull edge. But I'm an artisan, full-fledged, enough said. They took it from us. We took it all, now we want it more. Yo. My mother gave me two eyes so I could look towards the sky without surprise and be a sin to waste them. My mother gave me two ears so I can hear when there's trouble coming near and be a sin to waste them. My mother gave me two hands to be a man and put some work behind my plans and be a sin to waste them. My mother gave me 2 feet so I could run these streets, rain, snow, or sleet. It'd be a sin to waste them. The best things come in twos. It'd be a shame if I choose to waste them. Cause the best things come in twos. I'm saying, man, it'd be a shame if I choose to waste them.
Yo, y'all thought it was my born day how I'm trying to get work off. Swerve the first plate cause dirt makes money quick, I'm trying to hit on first date. Loud jerk, while smirking off that yurt, gold flippers glim as an old man's earth. Swimmer gets swam, I'm just trying to tread these treacherous waters and catch a breath without coughing. Fit for a king, thought we left marks when the mate goes dark, all that's left is the carcass, they all stink. Hey yo, I bet God's gotta shrink. But neither is smarter than me. In fact, I taught him to beat from the stage. I bet him tall as could be with a shock at the bar looking washed. Thank God shots were free. Insert dramatic pause. For the record, we do not talk to police. Peace.
One of the first things I
Check,
said
check. Yo. My pops always warned, you never fuck around with brakes and tires. Learn when to stop and when you need to book it. You never catch me in the same spot with the same attire. First impressions are deceptive if you overlook them. Mother told me that time takes time. My brother told me about pride for the work I put in. Time taught me that I'll be just fine. And in time, I'll get it done if at first I couldn't. I seen the growth, I'm my own understudy. In place of something sturdy, I watch the earth move violent. I've seen the harshest characters in the smoothest of climates. We're an amalgam of the things that we do in silence. I got a green thumb, but the final frontier, it's human nature. These are strange lands, there's no gains, only game plans. And half the missions trying to find position in the field. You feel the vision's unconvincing, what you feeling isn't real. Wise men travel with a colt, become adults once they left behind a trail of footnotes and shedded molten. Fools oftentimes be the first ones spoke. Suppose that God's got a penchant for jokes. And yo, the footprint of man holds the shape of impatience. All the stories were stolen, all the shelters were makeshift, but he found his way in displacement. Even the natives were invasive. The footprint of man, it holds the shape of impatience. All the stories were stolen, all the shelters were makeshift, but he found his way in displacement. Even the natives were invasive. I found a woman, and with her came a fear of death that I'd forgotten. I felt my world's edges soften, uprooted, upgraded, went from a nest to a castle. Having more to lose, it's a different kind of problem. The price of love, it isn't loss, it's caution. Now even the thought of a roller coaster makes me nauseous. It's a full-time gig just to maintain the posture. I ain't got it in me to pretend I ain't afraid to falter. It's hard to tell moms if I'm a man or a monster, but in the land of the lost, all kinds of hands span the roster, and that spectrum is dexterous. You gotta stay on offense for protection often. The lessons not learned, they're repeated. Constant knowledge receipt is arduous. I hate the term of phrase, state the obvious, but affirmations make shape to your conscience, and that's the final landscape I'm lost in. And yo, the footprint of man holds the shape of impatience. All the stories were stolen, all the shelters were makeshift, but he found his way in displacement. Even the natives were invasive. The footprint of man, it holds the shape of impatience. All the stories were stolen, all the shelters were makeshift, but he found his way in displacement. Even the natives were invasive.
I was raging inside. There was just incredible energies, positive and negative, depending on a mood that would trigger one or the other. And outside, I looked troubled at times. Other times I looked moody. Other times perfectly serene. Not very sane. But again, people weren't even aware of what was happening.
Gonna change. Fuck it, if it all stayed the same, then I'd love it. From now I'm getting paid by the buckets. Couldn't complain if I wanted it, just staying in the budget. Shit ain't never gonna change. Fuck it, still I long for that swamp that I came up in. It's a place where the canes at every function and rappers were actually saying something. Now all I see is lane jumpers. Y'all crying broke, I claim abundance. My main advice would be to make adjustments. Stop fucking with fake numbers and maybe just play percussion. Face it, cousin, the world turned gray the second that I showed my face at the stage and shitted on your plays. Y'all can have them sad songs about missing sun rays, but someday you will awake to find that shit ain't gon' change. Shit ain't never gonna change. Fuck it, if it all stayed the same, then I love it. For now I'm getting paid by the buckets. Couldn't complain if I wanted it, just ain't in the budget, man, it ain't in the budget. Shit ain't never gonna change. Fuck it, still I long for that swamp that I came up in, but I've been there and done it. And now I'm here at the summit telling anyone who dares they can run it. Pussy.